Morphology is the study of the structure of words in a language. It looks at how words are formed and how their parts, called morphemes, function within the language. A morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning in a language, and morphology breaks words down into these basic elements. There are two main types of morphemes. 1. Free morphemes. These can stand alone as words, for example, book, run. 2. Bound morphemes. These cannot stand alone and must attach to a free morpheme to convey meaning, for example, in undo, in walked. Key concepts in morphology. Root. The base part of a word that carries the primary meaning. For example, help in helpful. Affixes. Morphemes added to a root to modify its meaning. They include prefixes added to the beginning of a root word, for example, in unhappy. Suffixes added to the end of a root word, for example, ness in happiness. Infixes inserted within a root word, for example, in some languages like Tagalog. Circumfixes added around a root, less common in English. Inflection. Changes made to a word to indicate grammatical features such as tense, number, or case. For example, cats has the plural inflection s. Derivation. The process of creating new words by adding affixes. For example, happiness is derived from happy. Compounding. The combination of two free morphemes to form a new word, for example, toothbrush. Examples of morphological processes: 1. Inflection, walk, walked, tense change, cat, cats, plural. 2. Derivation, happy, unhappy, prefix, teach, teacher, suffix. 3. Compounding, sun, flower, sunflower, post, man, postman. 1. Word formation. Morphology studies how new words are created by combining morphemes, smallest meaningful units of language. Example: prefix, do, root, undo, friend, root, ship, suffix, friendship. 2. Word modification. It examines how words change their form to express grammatical information, such as tense, number, gender, or case. Example: adding ed for past tense, talk, talked, adding s for plural, book, books. 3. Creating meaning. Morphology helps us understand how the meaning of words changes with prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Example: possible, impossible, adding im changes the meaning to the opposite. Kind, kindness, adding ness changes the meaning to a state or quality. 4. Studying language rules. Morphology identifies rules for how morphemes combine in specific languages. For example, English uses -ing for continuous tense, but other languages have different methods. 5. Improving communication. By understanding morphology, we can decode unfamiliar words, improve vocabulary, and use language more effectively. In summary, morphology's role is to explain the structure, formation, and function of words, making it an essential part of linguistics and language learning.